first s and k combination is the sk cluster. Start this cluster by saying a s sound and holding it out longer. S. Remember that your lips should be slightly wide and that your tongue should be flat in your mouth. Use a mirror to check your lip position to make sure that you are saying the correct s sound and not a sh sound. With the s sound, the lips are wide, while with the sh, the lips are rounded. Next, say a long s and simply add a k at the end. S. While you're holding the s long, use the time to prepare for the k sound. S. If this is difficult for you at first, then say them separately. S. K. And practice switching from one to the other. Feel the tongue moving from the front of the mouth on the s to the back of the mouth on the k. Then slowly start reducing the space between the two sounds. S, k, s, k, s, k, s, k. Practice switching between the s and the k until you get it right. When you can say the sk with a very long s, start reducing the s to a normal length. Pause this video and practice saying the sk and feel the tongue moving from the front of the mouth to the back of the mouth. Sk, sk. Pause now. Okay, now let's practice the sk cluster in words. The sk at the beginning of words. Sky, school, score, squat. Say the s part long and use the time of the long s to prepare for the k. Sky, school, score, squat. Be careful not to say a sh sound. A lot of time Vietnamese people confuse this with the sh. Watch episode 1 to learn the differences. The sk in the middle of words. Basket, discover, mosquito. If you find it difficult to say the sk in the middle of words, then do the following. Cut off the first syllable so that the s becomes the first sound of the word. Skit, cover, mosquito. And practice saying these half words. When you can do this well, then add the first syllable and practice saying the whole word. Basket, discover, mosquito. Another way to practice the sk is to separate the s and k and say the two half words with a space between them. Basket, discover, mosquito. Say the s longer to give you time to change the tongue and to remember that the s is an important sound. Then start reducing the space between the two word halves and finally put them back together. Basket, 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 basket. The sk at the end of words. Ask, risk, task. Again, say the s part long and use the time of the long s to prepare for the k. Ask, risk, task. Pause this video and practice saying these words with the sk cluster accurately. Pause now.